Hello everyone, Tim here. Really excited to kick things off with online workout number one of many. We're going to be releasing these workouts every Monday and Thursday, 6:30 p.m. These Monday and Thursday workouts are going to be skill-based. We're also going to be releasing one conditioning workout per week, and we recommend you do that conditioning workout 2 times. So in a week, you'll have 4 opportunities to continue your ninja training. This is going to be fun. I'm really excited to kick things off. Coach Steven is going to be leading you through the workout today. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll pass it over to Coach Steven to get this thing started.
Thanks, Tim. So today we're going to focus on 2 skills. The first one is going to be balance focused. You guys are going to need a balance beam, like so, or a bar or something secure that's not going to roll around. Second thing is going to be hanging related. So you do need a bar above you or a beam, something that you can grip. With all of our skills here, we're going to be doing 3 different levels. So there's going to be a beginner, intermediate, and advanced. You guys can skim through the different levels and challenges so that you guys can choose ones that are appropriate for you. All right, so we're going to start things off with our beginner level static balance. For this, we're going to go through 3 progressions, and they're all going to be holds. So for the first one, we're going to do our single leg upright hold. So you're going to stand with your feet parallel along your balance beam or bar, and you're going to try to hold for about 10 seconds before you switch legs. If you can't do all 10 seconds in a row, you can hop off and then hop back on, finish your 10 seconds, and then you can switch legs. Ideally, I'd like you to work up to trying to do about 5 to 6 per leg before you move on to the next set or the next progression. Progression number 2 you're going to work on doing is a 2-legged down low balance hold. So you're going to be in almost like a squat position, again with your feet parallel along the bar or beam. You're going to hold down there for 30 seconds as your overall goal. For progression number 3, you guys are going to do a standing upright balance, which should be a little bit more difficult than our down low. It's going to be a little bit less stable. And again, you're also trying to build up towards doing 30 seconds for that challenge. So moving on to our intermediate level progressions, you guys are going to work on walking along our beams or bars, as well as squatting. For progression number 1, we're going to be walking forward, 1 foot in front of the other, and you're going to be pausing between each step for about 1 to 3 seconds. Your goal is to try to keep moving for about 30 seconds total. If you fall off, just hop back on until you finish your 30 seconds. Moving on to progression number 2, you guys are going to do backwards walking. So you are not able to see where you're going. You're going to have to rely a lot more on the feel of the beam or bar with your feet. Again, take your time, show control, 1 to 3 seconds before you move on to each step. Moving on to progression number 3 are going to be our squat walks, where you're going to be taking a step, then squatting down low, and then standing back up to a nice upright position before you take your next step and continuing that pattern. Again, your goal is to try to keep moving, try not to come off that beam until you get to the end of your beam for 30 seconds total. All right, on to our advanced level static balance progressions. For number 1, we're going to do our stationary turns. So you're going to start parallel along our beam, and you're going to try to do a 180-degree turn on the balls of your feet in a slow, controlled manner. You're going to try to do 5 to 6 reps per direction with the least amount of falls or coming off that beam. On to progression number 2, we're going to do our zigzag walk or run. You can choose 2 or more beams to use in a zigzag format. We're basically creating a course in which you're going to try to move along the beams, turn around, and then continue all the way back and forth for our total time of about 45 seconds. On to progression number 3, we're going to go into a low squatting position, and this time we're going to be perpendicular to our beam or bar, and you're going to try to move sideways. Small steps, keeping the balance on the balls of your feet. You're going to go from one side of your bar or beam to the other, and you're going to keep on that for about 30 seconds total. Beginner level progressions for our dead hangs. Progression number 1 is going to be our 2-arm hang. So I want to see elbows straight, and you're going to be active shoulders. With our active shoulders, I want to make sure that you are driving your shoulders down away from your ears, and that's going to involve a little more of your upper back. We want to do 10-second holds with no or minimal swing, and we're going to do 5 to 6 reps. In progression number 2, we're going to try to do the same thing, except we're going to add in knee raises. So a little more movement through your core and your lower body is going to make it a little more challenging. You're going to bring your knees up towards your chest, and then you're going to lower them back down under control. And you're going to do as many reps as you can for our 10-second hold. Again, you're going to do 5 to 6 reps. Try to minimize, again, that swing when you're doing your knee raise. So control is very, very important. If you can't hold for the full 10 seconds, you can always come off, get back on, finish your 10 seconds, and then take a break, and then move on to your next reps. Intermediate level progressions for our dead hang. Progression 1 is going to be our 2-arm cannonball hang, which means elbows are going to be straight and shoulders active, so down away from your ears. And you're going to try to minimize or have no swing during our holds. Each hold should be about 15 to 20 seconds, and you're trying to do about 4 to 5 repetitions of that. In progression 2, we're going to do the same thing, except we're going to add in knee raises. So a little more motion through your core and your lower body, which should make it harder to not move and a little bit more challenging. With our knees, we're going to bring them up towards your chest, and you're going to lower them under control. So don't let them drop and flop around, but you're going to lower towards the ground again. You're going to do as many reps as you can of our knee raises for our 15 to 20 second hold. And you're going to do, again, about 4 to 5 reps. Advanced level progressions for our dead hang. For progression 1, we're going to do a single arm hang. So elbows straight and that same shoulder active. So down away from that ear. You're going to try to hold for about 10 to 15 seconds before switching to the other arm. I want you to do about 3 to 4 repetitions per side. And again, we are trying to minimize any swing or any twisting of your body. In progression number 2, you're going to work on adding in knee raises. With our knee raises, it's going to be harder not to swing or move around or twist, but your goal should be control, so bringing your knees up towards your chest and lowering down without swinging. Keep a tight grip. Again, you're doing as many knee raises as you can in that 10 to 15 seconds per arm. And with repetitions, you're going to do, again, just 3 to 4 per side.
All right, everybody, that is week 1 skills. Thanks for following along. Make sure to check out the conditioning workouts. There's one for adults and one for kids. We want to do the conditioning twice per week, and the skill workouts are going to be coming out every Monday and Thursday, 6:30 p.m. Have a great day.